right, last game of the day. It's going to be T1 versus Gen.G. At the time, this was believed to be the two best challenger teams. And throughout the year, they were believed to be the two best, the number one and number two challenger team, respectively. Just because in Academy, they were almost always the top two teams. And like I said, throughout the regular season, we saw them being top two. So this is a hype matchup for sure. Let's talk about the draft, though. We see Aphelios Akali Olaf bans. I don't really like I don't really like Aphelios versus Kai'Sa ban. That's interesting that they just give up the blue one Kai'Sa so easily here. And then Rel, Renekton, and Pantheon. They pick Kai'Sa. Response is Samira and Italy. They pick Gragas to I guess to deny. I mean, Gragas Samira, we saw that earlier, and that was, I guess they're trying to deny that. But I mean, I would have maybe liked to see a Morgana pick here. I don't know. You do need more frontline though, so I definitely do see the need for the Gragas. So they pick the Gragas, and then they pick the Graves. That's like I've talked about earlier. Picking Graves in response to Italy is something that we see happen a lot in challengers. It just seems to be the challenger draft meta. And no surprise, we see Leona picked up since Rel is banned out, second best support option along with the Samira. Second ban cycle, we see Nar Camille bans, and we see Aatrox Lucian. Solid, safe, blind pick there with the Ornn. I really like the Syndra set picks, really good anti-engage, which is going to be Gen.G's bread and butter for this game. So I like that I like how much anti-engage T1 has, honestly, and how much counter-engage they have. Like if Ornn walks up to engage, Set can just ult him right back and does huge AoE damage. So I definitely do like Bengi's drafting here on T1. Really good counter drafting from him, which is not something you frequently see out of a blue side draft. You don't normally see the counter picking from a red side. So let's take a look to see how this game ends up. Okay, so we already see 5 points, some people just poking each other around. Mowgli just comes over. Fine. Oh, are they going to get that? No, no sweepers. So now we just see T1 returning to the 5 point. And same with Gen.G. Berserker and Asper are going to try to get a head start to the bottom lane. I wonder if they're going to do the usual strategy. I don't think Kale's okay. They can't do it actually because it's junglers leashing topside. That's what you like to see out of this lane. I talked about this the other day, where if you have a Samira, Leona, or like a good Samira lane, it's really troll the jungler to start topside on either side, really, because you don't want either. You don't want to give anybody the level 2, because Samira, Leona loves the level 2 power spike, and so you want to be able to deny that or get it if you're on that side. T1 ended up going bot lane. They're going to work on denying it. They're trying to get priority in lane. As we see, they do hit level 2 first, so that's really good. That's a really good way to start the lane. Really good trading here by Miru so far. I mean, T1 pretty much have the best player at every role except for mid lane. So every game is pretty much is Miru going to be a liability to us, yes or no? And in this game, it looks like so far the answer is no, so that's a good start. They know where Nidalee is now thanks to that ward. That's going to help them a lot. I think bot lane will kind of pump the brakes a little bit with their aggression. And they're also going to leash. Oh, no, they're not going to leash the bot side. Mowgli could get a double Scuttle Crab clear here. And I think he realizes that, yeah, he's beelining right to the other one. He's going to get the double Scuttle here. And they're pinging it. They know he's there. So that is really good. That's a really good start here for the Graves, who's going to recall after a almost full clear. Both the junglers doing pretty good with their clear so far. 4-minute full clears for both of them. Young-J going to clear that ward, and he's going to go back to clearing. So they're really good job by T1. Something that they've always been good at throughout the entire year is vision control, and I want You guys keep an eye on that. The T1 warding, both early and in the mid to late stages of the game, they are always given so much information thanks to their warding. Like they're tracking Gen.G so well with these wards, and they know exactly where he is 24/7. No definite lead early here, really. Oh, wait a minute. It's Gragas top lane. Don't think I've seen that before. That's going to be engaged mid lane. Dice just dives and gets the kill and doesn't die. Wow, really well played. Really good fight here for Gen.G's bot lane. Let's see if it'll work out. Gen.G comes, but they have to back off because of the teleport. Miro gets that. 2 for 1 in favor of T1, so they get back the fact that Dice got a free kill. Let's take a replay at it all. He goes in, changes targets to Mowgli, who's a lot easier to kill. Miro's out of mana, so he just can't do anything. Has to watch his jungler die. Mowgli's going to sneak the dragon here. Going to get some help as well. Asper's going to clear some vision. And they get the early Infernal. That's really good for them, especially with the Syndra. That's so good. Syndra's AP scaling is so sensitive early game. And getting the Infernal is just so big for her. Especially because Dice did just get that kill. So Miro basically is ahead in mid lane now. Asper gonna make his way over. I hate how Gen.G is just dying for Herald that you pretty much were guaranteed to not get. It's weird how people do weird things over Rift Herald. They're gonna pop a top lane probably. Who has it? Oh, Mowgli has it. They want to do it topside. They're pinging like they want to do it. But I think Mowgli just wants to keep clearing. He wants to wait for a better opportunity to use it. Recalls from T1. They're just going to reset, go back to their normal. I like how they swapped to get priority for that Herald. Last year early on, I thought we were going to see a lot of that, and we didn't really. So it's nice to see teams do it. Oh, my dog's going to bark again for a little bit, but they'll stop. Nice, my lunch is here. That's perfect timing. We're on the last game. Some more trading on the top side. It's weird positioning from Roach to be right there. And Mowgli's going to pop that Herald here. They're going to try to get it to charge, and it does. They might get the turret here on the next push because Mirror is coming down as well. And they're pressuring Gen.G away. Yeah, they get the first turret, and right as they're about to fight, I buffer. Shades of 2020 CK streaming. But Call misses the ultimate, goes in, they get the kill anyway. They get a return kill though. Envy over here trying to find a kill, but he can't find it. And Dice is just working this team fight. Berserker, triple kill, quadra kill? No. Just watch that again so I can better understand how this ended up. So right here is when pretty much the team fight starts. They find the scatter of the week here after pressuring them away from the turret. I think Gen.G should have just completely conceded this and walked away instead of trying to fight. Because now they don't have a turret to fight under, but Miru for some reason goes and flashes. Or not flashes, but did he flash actually? No, he didn't flash. He walks, but he walks a really weird direction instead of just walking down to safety. And as a result, gets picked off. Luckily, Asper's able to get a return kill. You hate to see the support get it, but it is what it is. Mowgli almost dies to Envy, but Asper using the ultimate to save his life. Dice able to get one kill. The Berserkers just doing damage and no one's really paying attention to him. I mean, he just gets free kills because no one pays attention to him in these team fights. It's like Kuroko from Kuroko no Basket. You just no one noticing you, just putting in work. And you're allowed to get free kills off of it. We already went in depth on that team fight, so we'll just move on past the replay. How long is this game? Not very. Mowgli's gonna clear the vision here. Again, something we see a lot from T1 is the good vision clear discipline. Like, oh, but look at Young.G. Look at his vision score, 32. Holy, that is impressive. I think it's because he's clearing so many wards that T1 are putting down. I think that's where all that vision score is coming from. Asper trying to find more vision. He's gonna clear another ward. Young.G's vision score is just so inflated because he's clearing out these wards as soon as they're getting put down, which is good in that case. But like early on, where they were just putting wards to figure out where he was, that's when the vision score can be misleading. Okay, this is gonna be a fight, so let's back it up. This is a 15-minute Herald. I don't know why Gen.G's just not giving it to them. I think they're trying to look for a way back into the game, and they think they have numbers here. But no, now they don't. They know it's a 4v4 now. They know it's a 5v5 now. He goes in here, finds the ult into the Gragas. Double stun, knock up, lots of CC. But I mean, look at this Berserker. Just getting kills. Mowgli too. Just there was no reason to coin flip the fight there. And they're locking down the wrong people. They're not paying attention to the real carries of T1, and they're picking fights that they don't have to be taking these fights in the first place. Even if they ended up focusing the right targets, you don't have to be taking these fights. We already saw this fight, so let's just skip through it. Let's go back to ×2. Lonely, just getting smacked around by Roach here. That was not a very good decision to fight that. Luckily, though, rest of T1 are coming to try to get return kills, but they only are able to get one. 5 seconds, and it's 4v3 for Gen.G. No surprise, they pull the trigger and they get picked, so now they get the dragon for free. It's going to be the first mountain. Let's see if Mowgli can steal it. Teleport, but I think this is... No way. No way, Roach? How do you let Roach... Oh, you don't have... They just shouldn't be doing this dragon. Honestly. They should be stalling it and waiting for Young.G to get... Like, they shouldn't have rededicated back to the dragon. Young.G doesn't have smite. And if you don't have smite, Gragas is going to outburst you. Always. Or he's going to steal the dragon from you, always. Envy with a huge ultimate, though. But, I mean, Berserker is going to come out with another really big fight. Triple kill. I think that was triple, or was it double? It was double. Or wait, was it? What was that for him? So he gets... No, it was a triple kill. Was it a quad? No, it was a triple kill. We'll find out here. It'll tell us in the bottom left. Double. Oh, it was triple kill. Yeah, I was right. So, I mean, this is just unfortunately in this patch, this is one of those moments where the games can be decided really early, and the game's essentially just been decided at this point. They stole that dragon away, and then Kaisa got another triple kill. So that's 2 triple kills that she's gotten, and she also got a pick earlier, so she's now super duper fed. So at this point, she's stronger than Samira. And it's not a good look, especially considering how quickly objectives and Ornn alike are just gonna die, and just the front line in Gen.G in general are just so screwed. We see the Runans coming next out of him, most likely. I like the Shirelia's. What? Kale? Hello? Let's watch this fight in slow motion. What is the point of that random engage? Okay, so misses the ultimate. Kale gets scattered the weak, but it doesn't matter because the E was already queued up. Asper comes up and is able to help. Meanwhile, on the side there, Berserker is killing, just Roach helping him kill Envy. Big ultimate there to scare Young J away. Nice ultimate from Lonely down the middle. Asper doesn't land anything with the W, so he's just going to run around and die. And Gen.G could maybe make something happen here. Let's see how well Mowgli handles the rest of this Miru as well. A lot of responsibility on that. Mowgli sidestep. Ooh, really nice sidestep, actually. So that's what, 3 for 3? 3 for 2 in favor of... Oh, they're going to get more. No, they're not. So yeah, this is a really weird random fight for Gen.G that they probably shouldn't... Again, there's no reason for them to take that fight. There's nothing... They get nothing out of that fight, even if they win. It's just... There's no reason to take that fight. Oh, not subtitles. Now they're pressuring Baron now. This is going to be really interesting. So they're recognizing now they have a big enough lead to pressure any objective that they want to. Asper is in a really good spot here to spot out people before they walk up. 2k health. I think they can just finish this. Gragas ultimate to keep Nidalee away. They secure the Baron. Now they can turn. Nice ultimate there by Asper. Just trying to delay. Berserker. Whoa. No reason to ult in there. What was that? Look at, like, Berserker just ulting in by himself in the middle of 3 people while his team's getting dove on is not the play. Members of T1 dying left and right. So now it's just... They're getting the Baron, but they're getting aced. Unless... Okay, Mowgli and Miru, if they can pull off a miracle here, the play is not as bad as I thought. Oh, this is really aggressive from Miru. Oh, Roach is still alive, too. Oh, yeah, it's not as bad as I thought Roach died. It's not as bad as I thought. But yeah, Berserker ulting in there definitely... I feel like if Berserker didn't ult in there and just kept team fighting behind his team, that probably could have been the game-deciding team fight. But instead, he ults in. And we saw a lot of that in Kespa from him. Not very good snap decision. Like, in the moment, heat of the moment decision-making is not very good from him. Mirror able to get a kill, so at least to go 1 for 1. Oh, look at Roach. He's going. Asper too. Oh, this is such a good move from T1. They're coming in from every direction with these ganks. And Berserker's just arriving. He's in ult in. Get Lonely away. Finishes off... Oh, Kale? Finishes off Kale. Double kill for the man. And now they go mid and they push with the Baron buff. And that's definitely an inhibitor. Yeah, that's really... Just T1, same thing that we saw from them in the finals later this year. They're just really well coached. And they make really good decisions. It's just really, really good play from them. Yeah, just what I was talking about. They come in, so now, they just have no escape path because Asper's cutting off here, Roach is cutting off here, they can't walk here, and they're forced to fight in this little area. Bork. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay. Good. But yeah, really good fight from them there. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right. Ow, fuck! It hit my head. Envy just clearing, trying to get money, just trying to stay in the game. But I mean, I think this is just one now for T1. Kaisa scaling, Syndra scaling, Graves is becoming a really big problem as well. And they're just setting up these team fights perfectly now. So Gen.G need to start looking for team fights that are good on their terms again. Like with that Baron fight, that was a really good fight for them. They need to look for more of those. Oh yeah, actually that would be a good opportunity. So this is a good opportunity to look at the gold here. Samira's 4k gold behind. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Berserker is so ahead. And it's not even that Berserker is having a fantastic game. Like that ult from him was really really poor but it's just they're not. Berserker's just able to be in these really good positions most of the time, and Gen.G aren't doing anything about it. They're not trying to pressure and dive him or anything. But here, let's see if they try to do that. No, they're going to focus the Syndra. So let's see how that goes for them. They're ulting the Syndra. They're trying to go in on Berserker. Like you saw Kale try to throw the Berserker's direction, but it was just a little bit short. So they aren't able to get it. They're trying to find him now. They're realizing now that they need to get him. Mountain's up, so this is going to be a team fight here. Are they going to start it? I don't know if I would start this if I... Oh, Mowgli is in a really bad spot. Okay, not anymore. T1 moving up to help him. Teleport coming in from Miru, so they get Mountain Soul here. They're just going to give it. Understandably, you have your super minions crashing in. If you stay and try to contest that and you lose the dragon, you lose the fight afterwards and you lose the game. So they're going to go to Baron instead. That's where Gen.G want to instead coin flip it. They're going to push out the super minions and they're going to go to Baron. Lonely teleporting in. Asper doing the same thing of standing in that area in between Raptors and Baron to just keep everybody away. Good scatter of the week. Just doing everything he can to keep everyone away. Really good ultimate by Roach to set up Berserker's ult. Asper, nice ult, and they're just wiping these team fights now. But what? Berserker? Just flashing into an Italy, no big deal. But I mean, it doesn't matter. They win the game. This is game over now. They don't even need the Baron. I think they just end here, right? Oh, they're gonna try to get something here, Gen.G. Oh, nope, they're gonna leave. T1 is going to leave. So they're gonna clear the jungle to deny Gen.G golden XP. They're gonna push in waves here on the top side to try to do the same. But Samira is just gonna catch it all. But yeah, really good fight here. It's just like... Oh, shit. Pause. Alright, normal. So, like, Asper is doing everything perfectly here to follow up Mirror. Mirror gets a scatter of the week. He flashes in, stuns 3 people. And then Roach comes in, more CC. Berserker comes in to do damage. I guess Berserker didn't realize that Young Jay was on the other side of that red buff wall. And why did he feel the need to flash? Why not just walk away? Why Like, it's just Berserker again with a bad split-second decision-making. Like, Zanya, you're Zanya there, and you flash over to where you should have known where the Nidalee is. Why not, while he's Zanya, walk this way and then flash that way? Or no, Ornn's there. Still, you could walk this way and flash that way. But you flash over the wall where Young Jay is just like, oh, okay, it's free real estate. No, I don't want to play on TV. That's not what I want to do. Okay, so T1 just again trying to set up another Baron fight. They have Dragon Soul, so they have a big advantage there, and they're super ahead. They just need Berserker to not die in team fights. That's if they can just protect Berserker, they win these team fights always. Okay, so they're gonna be melting down the dragon. Kai'Sa's really good at that. I think here is where the team fight starts. Let's put it to normal speed. They're not finished. It's so weird that they're not finishing the Baron while it's so low. They get scared of a steal and they just back off. I feel like they need to. Team 1 need to definitely be dedicated to. What the fuck? Dude, look at this. Look at this perfect setup from Miru, and a perfect scatter to weak stuns everyone. Oh my goodness, what a play. Really good recognition to recognize all the Orianna orbs just sitting there, and you just ignore them. Just ignore dice. Ignore dice. Go, go, go. In the game. You have a tank. You don't need minions. Go. You have Roach. Whatever. They want the kill. They get the ace, and I'm pretty sure the game's over from here. Like, it has to be, right? Game has to be over here now. Yes. Alright, so GG. I mean, just really poor team fighting from Gen.G and really good team fighting from T1. Everything was going really well for both sides until it came team fight time, and Gen.G just not taking the initiative on all but one of the team fights, and just allowing T1 to constantly fight on their own terms is not good. Especially with how intelligently T1 play, you can't let them do that. Like, we saw Hanwha, the reason why Hanwha almost beat T1 in playoffs of Game 3, and I think a reason that way that T1 Challenger can be defeated is if you team fight on your own term, and you don't let them team fight on their terms. Because you just can't let them do that. You also have to be really good about vision control, because that's what they're also really good at. So I think fighting on your own terms, and do they show standings? They don't? Anywhere they don't show standings? Guess not. Well, I'll tell you the standing. Oh shit. I'll tell you the standings. 1 second. So at the end of week 1, the standings are Dom1 and T1 are both 2-0. All the 1-1 teams are Dragon X, Brion, Gen.G, Hanwha, KT, and Sandbox. And the O2 teams are Frika and Nongshim. So tomorrow I'll be back with more VOD reviews. It's going to be Dom1 versus KT, Nongshim versus T1, Gen.G versus Hanwha, Frika versus Sandbox, and Brion versus Dragon X. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.